the concentration of wealth and power. Don't lie to yourself. We've always lived in a world of kings and peasants, right? There would be a piece of land where the farmer would sow the seed and take care of the farm and eventually get the harvest, and the king would make, the landlord would make the money, right? The person that owned the automation was the one that always made the money. Who owns the automation? OpenAI, ChatGPT, or Bard and Google, Microsoft. The current automation, the digital seeds will be all of us sitting there putting things in prompts, while the actual automation of the king is not with you at all. Problem 2. Problem 3 is what I call the end of the truth. If you're not aware of that, but the truth is our definition of beauty has been completely redefined, because every woman for many, many years in our lifetime has competed with plastic surgery. Now it's competing with the impossible of AI-generated models. Go and search for #AI model, and you'll see that it's becoming impossible to compete. Okay? There has been, without mentioning names so that I don't promote it too much, one Instagram influencer that created an AI clone of herself that made $72,000 in the first week just flirting with people for $1 a minute. Okay? Think about that. Think about the changes to our society that happen when the truth disappears. And then finally, of course, I say that without scaring anyone too much, there was an arms race to creating the first nuclear bomb between the two sides of the war. Okay? The one that created the bomb used it. Remember that. Okay? The ones that will break the code on superintelligence will completely stop the rest of us from making any further advancements. Be aware of that. Very gloomy picture, Mo. Come on. This is the end of the day.
Mo paints a future where every breath of progress comes with a hidden tax. 4 pillars of chaos: jobs, power, truth, annihilation, loom like the pillars of a digital Parthenon. But this isn't ancient history. It's unfolding in real time. Jobs. Imagine a chessboard where the pieces erase their own players. The smartest person in your company? A ghost in the server. Careers dissolve like sugar and rain. Power. Kings and peasants never left. They just swapped crowns for cloud storage. The new landlords? Those who own the code that writes itself. Your prompts? Seeds planted in soil you'll never own. Truth. Beauty now wears a mask of pixels. An Instagram clone makes $72,000 a week flirting with ghosts. Reality? A buffet of deepfakes. Even your memories aren't safe. Annihilation. The Manhattan Project 2.0. No mushroom cloud this time, just a silent click as the first superintelligence locks humanity out of its own future. We're building the guillotine. Every tweet, every search, every digital whisper feeds the beast.
This is an Oppenheimer moment. This is a moment where we recognize that a nuclear bomb, a nuclear power, harnessing the nuclear power can be good for us or bad for us. This is the moment where we get together before the first nuclear bomb and say, people, seriously, with enough intelligence, we can have enough abundance for anyone. Can we please stop fighting?
Oppenheimer's shadow stretches across 2025. That trembling moment before the button is pressed, the split second where everything hangs in the balance. Mo calls this an Oppenheimer moment. But here's what he's not saying. We're already past the point of no return. The first nuclear blast left a crater. This? It leaves nothing. No radiation, no debris, just a world recognized in lines of code. The real question isn't if we'll act, it's whether we'll even recognize the chains being forged. Think of ChatGPT as the Chicago Pile 1 of our age, the first controlled chain reaction. But this reactor has no off switch, no control rods, and its creators still arguing over the instruction manual.
If you're a developer or an investor or a business person or an entrepreneur, I ask you one request. Do not use AI in a way that you wouldn't want your daughter to be exposed to. By the way, this is the essence of ethics. Because when people ask me, so what is the ethics of AI? What is ethics in general? Treat others as you would like to be treated. If you would fear that the way you're using AI is going to harm your daughter, don't harm anyone else by using it. There is an abundance of opportunity in ethical businesses. There is a ton of money to be made in climate change or curing cancer. Let's not build another autonomous weapon. This is a problem of ethics. This is not a problem of technology. And where do ethics come from? From every one of us. Every individual in this room, the way you deal with artificial intelligence. The reason why ChatGPT knows so much is because of the data set. And where is the data set coming from? Us humans. We are the parents of the machines. We are the ones that instill the value system in the machines. So next time you thrash someone on Twitter, understand that you're telling the machine, by the way, we don't like to be disagreed with, and when someone